did exactly what I said I wasn't going to do at the start of this week. I wrote it down 100 times in my journal, let trades play out, and bit me twice this week. I could have had a lot more RR captured. So yeah, we've got to kind of assess how we're going to keep ourselves accountable moving forward, because writing it down in my journal and telling myself every day that I'm not going to do it isn't enough, obviously. I'm not doing the things I know I need to do, which is frustrating, because at this point this is the only thing holding me back from really sending it. I got my girlfriend beside me this morning supporting me, being like, maybe you shouldn't sit there and watch this trade, Sean. But there I am watching it. So yeah, we'll dive into what happened this morning. On the flip side, it is important to stay grateful that I had a great week. It's not a ton of P&L. This guy's making way more money than I am in the market, but I was green all week, and I'm super grateful for that. I'm having a lot of fun trading NAS and futures this week. I'm really hitting a stride. I've just got a couple things I got to work on. One thing in particular, and then we're off to the races, and I'm excited for what that looks like. So yeah, got to take the good with the bad with the good. Stay positive. I'm up on the week. A lot of people, maybe blew account or lost money this week. I'm grateful that I wasn't one of those people. It's also important to stay grounded. If you're on a winning streak, next week you could be on a losing streak. You could blow your account. You could lose your emotions because of overconfidence. So you just got to stay level-headed. So I'm excited for this couple days off the market here, and just gonna reassess and chill out a little bit. We'll keep swinging, and we'll try to stick to the game plan next week, and keep at her.
All right. BE killed me again. I'm a profitable trader, but I'm not allowing myself to be profitable. This is brutal. I missed a big trade, doing exactly what I said I wasn't going to do at the start of the week. Wrote it down 37 times in my journal, but here we are doing it again. So we can see here that we are looking at NQ. I've got some liquidity just off screen here, the high that I'm going to aim for. We have a 15-minute imbalance, as well as this lower 15-minute imbalance that is holding price up pretty well, you can see. So I'm waiting for price to get into this 15-minute to execute. You can see we've got my risk already set out there. I'm ready for the entry. And yeah, just looking for the bounce from this 5-minute inverted fair value gap, a bounce down. We can see ES is leading. It's way higher. So I'm like, all right, if ES keeps going, it should pull NQ up with it. So I'm in this order now. We have a great rejection wick on the 5-minute being held by this 15-minute imbalance. Price action looks pretty decent right now. The 2-minute looking pretty standard. Looks like a decent trade. Yeah, this 5 minutes holding price down, but I mean, ES is so high. News is so bullish. There's no reason this shouldn't continue to go up. So my plan originally, like always, is BE at 1-to-1. Just adjusting my stop loss to where my normal risk parameters are. And then, yeah, you can see here by my dumb little head, I'm just staring at this trade. I got my girlfriend beside me being like, you should walk away. Maybe you've been talking about this. And I'm obviously think I'm way smarter than her, and I'm not. And him and Han. And price is coming down. I'm looking at ES, seeing where it's at. Price isn't skyrocketing out of the zone that I want it to, but price isn't always going to do exactly what we want it to. But the 15-minute is still holding. This trade is still valid. It still looks good. I have to give this room to breathe. You can see that I'm like, oh, should I close this? I've got the market execute ready just in case this drops. If you're confident in a position, there's no way you should be looking at this screen right now. Like, there's no reason a closed position should be up on my screen at almost BE right now with how price action's acting. Starting to see the rejection. I'm like, all right, yeah, cool. I'm just gonna, I have this like insane idea that I've never done before, and it'll totally work this time. Boom. You can see at the top right of my chart, it says BE at 1-to-1. I have 1-to-1 marked out already. The top of the green square is 1-to-1. And we are not BE at 1-to-1 right now. We are BE at like 1 to 0.05 right now. This is brutal. My thought process with this is that whatever, I've had a good week. I don't really want to give anything back. I'll just set my stop loss super tight and follow this, and not really take on any risk. And I mean, like, price action needs to breathe a little bit. This 15-minute is so thin. Like, it could bounce in here like 3 or 4 more times and reject out. And of course, exactly what you think will happen in this situation when you move your BE like 6 points behind price action is we get stopped out. You know, a NAS needs room to breathe. I suffocated it and I paid for it. And as we'll see, and here we are. You can see where I got out, way down there, and where price is. I set up another buy order when this inverted fair value got flipped, hoping that price would come in and tag me in until before the high was taken. So as soon as this high is taken, this buy is invalidated. And you can tell by my face, I'm an absolute noob. And this trade is now almost 1-to-3.